What's up, nation? I'm RokVar, hanging here with you on VAR Nation, playing my evil tune, Evil! Tonight we are villains. We're villainous. We're feeling disgruntled. And so we are playing as evil RokVar. We're going to tear some shit up. We're going to break down some good guys. We're going to set fire to some buildings. We're going to do some stuff that bad people do because we're bad people. And that's what we do. And I'm going to refrain with every ounce of my being from singing one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite bands, because if you joined us after seeing the tweet on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about, because they're very well known for copyright, going after people for copyright infringement. And I just saw a story the other day that in fact they are suing like a elementary school kid for drawing their band logo on a notebook, and I want nothing to do with that. So here we are playing Evil RokVar. Evil RokVar is my villain tune. I've had this guy for a couple of years actually, and he's still a level 6 because I just don't play him. I started playing, we made the tune, actually I think we made the tune at the suggestion of a viewer when we were streaming. Said, hey, you should play on the villain side. So we made Evil RokVar. I even made a league for him. I've got, the league is VAR Nation Dark, and he's the only member. And so we started playing, and it was like one of those things where we were not feeling it, you know. It was like we were normally play as heroes. We're normally in that mindset, and we started playing where we were kind of weird shit, and we were like, But that said, I'm actually feeling kind of villainous this evening, and I thought I could be undercover. They don't know it's really RokVar with red hair and red eyes. He's a fire tune. This is what Rock was originally. I haven't played Fire in a long time, and I thought this is an entirely different side to the game that I can take advantage of. So that's what we'll do. Every once in a while, when we're feeling evil, we will play Evil RokVar. Hopefully you guys have as much fun with me as I think I'm going to have doing this. You don't know me that well. You're about to. And once I get, because I've heard tell that Skyrim is getting ready to be relaunched, or maybe it already has, like a special edition on PlayStation 4, and I'm planning on getting it. And if I do, you guys will get to know me a heck of a lot better, because when I play that game, I let it all hang out. I've been known to slaughter entire villages and then go back for more. I was a vampire lord, and every chance that I could be, and I definitely was known for. Lyda didn't like it one little bit. She would fall asleep. This was back in the early days, back before the Bode Man. You know, we would get a bunch of munchies and sit on the couch and play video games for weeks on end, and she'd fall asleep on the couch next to me, and she'd wake up, and I would be like would have slaughtered 3 or 4 villages, and I'd be standing there stealing everybody's stuff, and she'd be like, what the hell did you do while I was asleep? It's like, I'm sorry, it just came over me, but look, we got all this cool stuff to sell. And she'd be like, oh, that's cool, and then she'd go sell it. So let's get into it. One thing I want to point out before we get started, I don't have the chat box up. That's on purpose, but not on purpose. I'm going to put it up if anyone actually gets into the chat. I'll put it up. I just thought I'd leave it off for a minute in the beginning of the stream so you guys could see the beautifulness that is DC Universe Online in its entirety. Now, I noticed this when I first logged in, because I had put no points in anything for this tune. I don't have a whole lot that I can put. But on the loadout screen, I have these options, right? So I started placing them where I wanted them, because I was actually setting up a little rotation. and it kept not allowed. I'd set it up and then X or leave, and it wouldn't be in my loadout. I'd be like, what the hell? Why isn't this working? Finally, I got wise and I went over to look at the actual power set, and that's because those powers, I don't have access to them until I'm a level 7 and up. I mean, some of them I guess I should have already. No? This one I don't get till I'm a level 16. What the hell? But it's in my tray right now. Maybe they've just got to have so many in there. I don't know. I didn't experience that with other powers, so that's kind of weird. It may be something that has to be fixed. I don't know. But we do have somebody in chat, so I told you I would. I'm going to go put you in there. D-Pow, you're watching, bro. Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching. So, I'm just going to leave it up now because it's too much work to go back and undo it. So, let's go see what we're supposed to be doing. I don't even know what. It's been so long since I logged in here. I'm in the middle of tormenting some people, I'm sure. But, hey, check out my staff. Thanks for joining the stream, man. I appreciate it very much. Longtime member of the league, esteemed member of the Kryptonian Gladiators on the stream tonight.
This is the police.
Ooh, that was kind of cool. So now I'm going to beat down some cops. Because I don't, as a villain, I don't like the police. They piss me off. Kryptonian lives matter. It's so wrong. I'm just gonna run around and beat down some cops. He's a rookie anyway. I don't care about rookies. You're watching Dragon Ball Z? That's cool. The new one, I'm assuming. It's pretty nifty. I saw some of it the other day. We have almost got Lyta. I think we're 48% on our way to having Lyta back in the game. Oh, the original or the okay, gotcha. Sorry, man. I'm not very good with my Dragon Ball Z knowledge. I like that show. Every time I've seen it, I've been like, man, I could really get into watching this, and then I don't like take it much further than that. It's just that because Lyta, it's hard to get her into things. She kind of likes it, but I think it's pretty awesome, to be quite honest with you. We gotta kill some books here because we're a villain. I don't like books either. Oh, so we're about 48%. I think we're about 48% into having Lyta back in the game. It has been over a year now since she's been able to log in on her PS3. Now, she's been able to play on the PS4 some, and I've played with her Toon a little bit to help her out on my PS4 because she's been doing mom stuff, so she's been a lot too busy anyway. But we're now to a point where the Bode Man sleeps like a real person. It's not like a baby where he just kind of sleeps, and then if a cricket makes a sound and the next county over he wakes up. Now he actually sleeps hardcore like a kid would sleep. So he passes out. He's asleep right now in her lap in the next room, and she could be playing the game right now. And she's got a TV in the bedroom. She goes in there because she puts him to sleep. She doesn't like to be in another room away from him, so she'll go in and lay in bed and watch TV once he goes to bed officially for the night. And she could be sitting in there playing PlayStation with me. We could be doing duos and stuff like that. Unfortunately, her game hasn't been able to download game assets for since we moved, and we moved here almost a year. Well, actually, it's been a year. It'll be a year in October, so pretty close to a year we've been living in this new place. Wow, we're helping Parasite. So I've been having this problem, cannot download game assets. Oh, Power Girl, we're gonna beat you down.
What's really going on
Kryptonian lives don't matter now. Well, not from her if they don't.
get these shields down myself, and then
So I did everything because I've been through this before. So I did everything I knew that game Daybreak was going to tell me to do, and then I got involved with Daybreak. Well, funny thing is, now when it was when we did everything through Sony,
use Luther's mutagen on some students.
I probably do, Shadow. Thanks for pointing that out, buddy.
So hungry.
I'm getting some.
To devour the force field between him and Power Girl.
I'm being asked a question and I don't know what it is.
So he can drain them from a distance.
Can I get you a plate? Oh, I've been put in servitude now. I'm getting light up plate of food. I made some of the most awesome dinner ever, and I'll tell you about it in just a second. But so Shadow, thanks, man. Yeah, that's probably a good point. It's only a couple hours away, and I don't own the house anymore, so damn it, that would almost work. But so here's what I have done so far. The one funny cute thing is that now that it's Daybreak and it's not Sony, so I'm not calling PlayStation for this kind of stuff. There's no phone number, so everything is being done through email, which is cool. You know, I get it. They don't want a bunch of people calling. I'm sure at some point there is a number that can be called, but do that yet. So through email, we've been going back and forth since it's been about 4 days now. I'm gonna say officially, I think we started doing this maybe Friday because I was hoping to get it ready for the weekend. So they had me do everything you can possibly think of. I deleted the game. I tried to load it, didn't work. I went around, of course we tried the 4-button, scan for game assets deal, didn't work. We plugged directly into the router, didn't work. What else have we done? There's been a couple other steps that I don't quite remember. Then, today, they had me power down the router, power down the modem, let them set, start them back up, and then do it again. That almost worked. We went from 12% this morning at about 9 a.m. until right about now. She just stopped trying so that I could stream, and it's about 48%. So, and that's not with a constant download though. That is with just about every 10 minutes getting kicked out of the download screen, getting the pop-up that says unable to download game assets, and we have to hit X again. So basically it's little spurts of downloading that are happening. And so I don't know, maybe that I'll get some more assistance. I don't know that there's much else they can do. Hold on a split second. Gotta sneak this in. Oh my god, I just walked in and Lida's watching a Family Guy Simpsons crossover. I had no idea that happened. That's crazy. I gotta try and watch that sometime. But so yeah, so that's what's going on. Probably within the next 6 days we'll have Lida on being able to play again, which will be awesome. Until and about that time we'll get another download. Oh my god. But the funny thing is, the shitty thing is, we have much faster internet speeds here than we did at our old place. So I don't know, man. Yep, I tried that too, Shadow. We ran directly into the modem, skipped the or ran directly into the router, or I always say this backwards, so I'm not quite sure. We ran directly into we skipped the wireless router and went straight into the modem. I think I said that right. Holy shit. Maybe. But you know what was kind of messed up about it? We got less, it helped less. Like, I don't know what's going on. Something's messed up. I'm hoping that it's not like her PlayStation's fried. It's got plenty of memory too, so I don't know. But, you know, like I said, we'll get in there someday somehow and it'll be fine. It's just annoying as hell because I don't like to be alone. No, that's not true. I very much value alone time. But it was fun, you know, when we just went everywhere together. Even if we're just standing around together, it was fun. Oh, so my super amazing dinner that I made tonight was phenomenal. 2 pounds of beef, ground beef, 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese, and 2 cans of diced tomatoes, stirred into a pot together. I don't know what we're calling it yet because I think it's already a thing, but it was delicious. Last night, though, we had I made my famous meat salad. I know that sounds funny. But I made a meat salad supreme. It's ground beef with diced tomatoes and pickles, just a whole jar of pickles. I just put them in a strainer and dump all the juice out of the can, dump them into the mix, heat all that up, and then I cook a bag of French fries, and when they're done, I stir them all in the pot together, and then we top them with ketchup and mustard. And that is a normal meat salad is just the meat, the French fries, and the ketchup and mustard. We added the diced tomatoes and the pickles to make it supreme. And I gotta tell you, that might sound weird. It was one of the most delicious things ever. Ooh, I'm liking fire. A lot of these power sets I like when I'm leveling, and they're not so, and I like them not so much like at a higher tier. Ice is like that. I'm digging ice in the very beginning. But I heard, I keep on quoting this guy, Pro Dextra Performance Gaming, put a video out the other day. It looks like Jackhammer may be getting nerfed. I think, in fact, it is getting nerfed. I haven't watched the video yet. I just saw the title. And so that's going to suck, because I'm really liking Earth right now using Jackhammer. Oh, I'm turning them into those guys? That's awesome. Join me, my minions.
Yeah, that raised his blood sugar a bit. Check and see if he's still hungry.
Oh, yeah. I'm super pissed right now. Look at my face, even. I'm super pissed. Let's go, minions. My little Rudies. Come, my Rudies. Oh, okay. Well, that'll be okay. Shadow says they're reducing the range and knockdowns. That's okay, because quite honestly, I feel like the range is too damn far. I don't mind getting up in it a little bit with this power. And the knockdowns...
More metas are hiding in the office and
Oh,
lab.
sweet, dude. The knockdowns are a huge... I can see that being a huge pain in the tank's ass. Like when the DPS's powers are knocking everything around. So I'm cool with that. I was afraid they were going to significantly lower the damage output or something. But I'm cool. So Shadow Dragon says there is a feed in here for taking out security cameras. That is cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I have next to no knowledge of these missions. Actually, it's not even next to it. It's just no knowledge. So I'm going to go back into the beginning here and make sure I didn't miss any. Well, I'll tell you what. When I get through it, I'll know, because if I didn't get the feat, I'll know I need to not leave. Ooh, are these them? Yeah! Sweet, brother. Thank you. I'm going to start calling people brother a lot. I've been watching a lot of Sons of Anarchy. I need to slow down, because I'm going to be done with it soon. And that's going to suck. But the reason I started watching it was because people were saying they wanted this guy that plays Jax Teller to do Green Arrow. And initially he had said no, like he wanted really nothing to do with comic book movies. And then he came back out after a big, huge bunch of fan backlash and said, hey, you know what, I might be open to it. He looks like Ollie. He certainly doesn't act like him from anything that I've seen. His character is kind of more like Guy Gardner, really. But I was like, well, I want to see what this guy's all about and see, you know, because before he had come back out and said, hey, I might be open to doing that, he had just said flat out no, and he said it in a real dick way. He was like, that's just comic book stuff is a direction I never saw my career going, and I was thinking to myself, really? Because like this shit's huge right now, bro. You could do this movie and you know, a lot of people aren't going to know who you are, and they will after this. And I think he probably had the same revelation. But so I was like, what's this guy? He's like too big for his britches. And I went and started watching Sons of Anarchy, and I just fell for the show. I was like, holy shit, where have you been all my life? This is like Sopranos on motorcycles, and I was a huge fan of the Sopranos, to my own detriment. Yeah, my attitude tends to follow the shows that I'm watching. And so, yeah, I got myself in, not illegal anything, of course, just attitude and the way that I talk and stuff like that. I got myself into a little bit of trouble when I was hot and heavy into that show, because I had a hard time watching my mouth. I guess I still do, but I don't know. But Sons is good. It's a fun show. I like it. Started watching
potential weaponization possibilities.
Oh, let's come in here. There's all kinds of. Started watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 yesterday. That's really good. I liked it better than the first one, even if that's possible. It's a lot more. It seems like more of a comedy than I thought it was going to. We got another minion. Oh yeah.
I must feed.
Yeah, that raised his blood sugar a bit. Check and see if he's still hungry.
Gotta look for these cameras. I want to beat. Let's break some computers too. That's what villains would do. Ha! I'm feeling real villainous right now. There's got to be more security cameras that I'm missing. We will get them. Slow down there, Punchy. I'm bringing them to you.
There's tasty energy fields around the corner. Go!
Speaking of meat, that guy looks like meat. These are my. Quit following him. You're my minions. Damn you. You think I'm helping you now?
Yes, I'm getting a full power reading. The last shield is down and Parasite's got Power Girl cornered.
Oh wait, have I been here before?
Dinner is served.
Yeah. Get her! Suck her dry!
The only power you have is greed, Parasite.
Oh yeah? I don't think... Whoa, hello. More suckers. You will suck as well. You will all suck the proverbial it. Better chill your jets there, Power Girl.
Power Girl.
I'm gonna do that too, only mine's got fire.
Isn't it great?
Sucker! You! Why aren't you sucking? Oh, damn. They didn't lie when they said your name. There we go. Let's get my bot out here. Oral on you. Gotta go get some more sucking. Let me out of here, suckers.
Too Long Island, it'll be too soon.
Damn. Get off me.
I feel so weak. I
I'm
have to
required to
stop
remind
you.
you that you have not yet signed our mortal injury liability waiver.
You will never stop me. You will always be sucked. Damn.
Don't let gravity hold you down!
Don't worry, I don't give two shits about gravity. Hey, Power Girl. I don't have anything yet that gives me a power interaction, so... Munch, listen to him munching her. Oh, that's weird. They're munching you. You've been munched.
I'm too weak.
Ooh.
Not feeling
Krypton
so
tech
invulnerable
leggings?
now, are you?
Wow. Whoa, I definitely need this one, I guess. Look at that. Hey there, Casper. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna turn her.
Power Girl is Superman's
That's
cousin.
wicked.
From another Earth, but still. That means you just took out a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Because I am a
you're future in
Kryptonian
this town.
dumbass. I never get recognition.
Power. If you've got it, flaunt it. Because sometimes it just feels good to hit something. Especially when it comes to Luther and his new generation of villains. Think you've won. Think again. You have more than just me or my cousin to worry about. It's all of us. So bring it.
Oh,
There's
man, they hit her on her
nothing
boob.
more than a
It's gotta
good
hurt.
Fight.
Seems painful. Alright, now we gotta look for these cameras because I must have more feats. That was cool. Of course I've never seen that before because I've never beaten this level before. It's all new for me.
Patterson's Journal, Type 6 Morphogenetic Field.
And I got some new gear. Let's see what that's like. I know you get stuff over here that... I don't know if I've... got those pants or not. Oh, new Genesis. They just sounded like something cooler. I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. It was so cool. Earlier I was at one of the... I think it was Typhon's Monster Invasion. And somebody walked up to me and they sent me a tell. I was Superman JLA. They sent me a tell. They were like, Superman, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, that's cool. Of course I replied as Superman. Just lending a hand, citizen. Oh. You'll never see me again. I want the videotape. Gotta find that before we leave. That's what villains do too. You can't leave the evidence. Damn, there's a lot of them. How did I not see these? I'll say one thing that I miss since the stat revamp, since it's not like necessary to have weapon mastery, I'm not getting it on most of my tunes. It takes forever to kill or to blow up or break objects. Before it was just like a couple hits using weapon mastery. Now I'm sitting there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. What's in here? Probably nothing, but I'm gonna check it out. Oh. We'll be glad we came. And I think I'm gonna take it slow on, of course, obviously I'm gonna take it slow on this tune. He's a level 6 and I've had him for a couple years, but I think I'm just gonna probably stream with him. Because if there are many people out there like me, they've never seen the villain side. Oh. Let's go in here and see what's up. Any cameras we should know about? Oh, I guess I just got it, didn't I? I'm assuming that's what that practiced eye is. What does that say? Of the door. Office of the Dean. Oh. I thought it said Office of Death. I was like, oh god, I'm not going in there. Just want to hang out in the Dean's office a little bit. It's very nicely decorated, as I would assume a Dean's office would be. I don't think I have the red barrel feet, so I will continue to destroy red barrels as I see them. Do you get to buy feats on your villains? Yep, cool. Well, we might have to be doing some of that. I would love to have a big screen like that. Speaking of that, Shadow, if you're on still, that screening room your league has, it's flipping awesome, man. Well, I guess we're leaving. I just heard something. No? I have new mail. Let's go check it. Oh wait, we're freaking we're level 6. Well, we're probably going to a police station. Let us see. Unless we're kicking babies along the way or something. Seems like something we would do. Yeah, the movie house. That was awesome. I don't know what you guys used for the screen, but it looked really cool.
With Power Girl's DNA, I am one step closer to cracking the Kryptonian genetic code. Meet Parasite in the local safe house for your reward.
Oh, we are going to the safe house right now.
Wouldn't get too close. He has poor impulse control.
Yes, sir, Mr. Lex Luthor. Did I get a skill point or something? No. No. Okay. Let's go. Wonder which safe house we're going to. Villain safe houses are. Oh, sweet. Shadow Dragon says that's one of my bank alt spaces. RokVar has access if you want to check it out. I will definitely check it out. Cool, man. I don't very often look through to see whose bases I have access to. Sorry. But that's awesome. Thanks for letting me hang. Hi, fatty. I can't talk. This is what I look like in a suit now. It's hard to find a big man tie like that. They're expensive. Ace Ventura PD. Well, you got somewhere to be? You guys are wearing the same suit. Did you plan that? You called each other's mamas? Gotta talk smack like a villain too. I'm not very schooled in that, so I have to just emulate whatever villains I've seen. Ooh, I love this place. Club Lexcellence. Prepare yourself for awesomeness if you've not been in here. I mean, this place is... there's a lot going on. I'll say that. Can I fight someone else? Yeah, I'll try to. I think I'm getting ready to have another mission here.
Brainiac is throwing down on our city, and the cops are no help.
Oh,
This
attack
ain't just a
Brainiac,
recon
huh?
mission. We want it shut down before it gets any further. You up for it?
Calculator here.
See, this is
Ready
why
to
the
get some
villains
revenge on the
are
genius who
seem
planned
much
to
happier than
digitize
the
your powers.
heroes. Look
Then
at where
let's
they hang
stomp
out.
some cans.
We hang out
Brainiac's
in
forces
police
are making a
stations. They
push
hang
into
out
the
in
city.
bars.
Head over there and hold the line.
Is there anybody? Very nicely decorated. Of course, I would expect that from Lex. Parasite. What are you doing?
That was the best Kryptonian energy I've had in ages. Lex has another mission for you if you want it. The Hive is taking a bite out of LexCorp's transports down by the Metrodome.
Oh, the Hive. Wait, aren't they bad guys? Why am I fighting more bad guys? Oh yeah. Let's go see what's up. Don't really need... Let's see what we can... I'd like to kick somebody. I don't know if I've ever done that one. Let's see this. Ground pound, I don't need that. I'll kick somebody. And I think we have more powers we can use, maybe. Of course, I don't freaking know because it's like that. We got immolation. It's one I definitely wanted. Ah, now I get burning effect. Nice. Okay, that's what I was wanting to do earlier. Now we'll do that. And then I'll put overheat on somebody. Then hook them up with that one. And then I guess this one, I don't know why. I wanted that, but I don't think I can get Fireball until I'm a level 16. Nope. Okay, but we can go with this. That clips. Super cool. Okay. I should have done it the other way around then, but... Yeah, let's do that. After it stops. That's what I want to do. I'm like a baby with fire. I don't know jack shit about it anymore. I used to use it all the time. Back, you know, several years ago. But I guess you could say I'm a fire baby. So we're gonna... Well, see, I don't know if it works that way or not. I guess it would if you're clipping them together. I'm gonna ignite an infernal aura on my target, dealing damage over time. Enemies that wander too close also take damage over time. It inflicts... Or no, burning enemies take additional damage. This one inflicts the burning, burns enemies, making them vulnerable to burning effects. And so I don't know. We'll see if we actually get that. I'm always worried about that. Like if I'm not actually hitting them in the order, you know, because I'm clipping them together. If that's gonna work out right or not, but we'll see. I love that aura though. That's tight. Alright, let's go to Metropolis. Let's go beat some people down. Casper wants to see some fighting. He's feeling aggressive tonight. That's what we're doing. We're all feeling aggressive. That's why we're villains. Gonna go out here and beat down some... Seems like other villains. So I don't know if that's great or not, but hey. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me check my mail. I'm sorry. I gotta go back in. I'm forgetful as a villain, too. But I don't care, because I'm a villain. I'm evil, and so... If you got a problem with it... I'm not so worried about it. Let's find the mail. I have been in here before. Plus, they're all kind of laid out the same. I came in here with an old tune I had. Leviticus Luther was his name. Sweet Casper, thanks buddy. Yeah, there's 2 more people in the stream. Got to keep them entertained. Gotta move this along, huh, bud? I feel ya. Now I'm addicted to this character. I'm gonna want to play it all the time. I'm definitely liking fire. I don't think I have any hero fire tunes. Oh, I don't have speed flight yet. Alright guys, we'll get there. Someday, some way. Oh, we're already there. Nice.
Go ahead, punk.
Well, what's going on down here, Mobile Defense Sentry?
Oh, one of Lex's super suits. Make yourself useful and fry some robots. We need backup.
Alright. Let's do it. Nice. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah. I'm digging the hell out of this. Boink. Damn. It hit hard. Oh, I'm doing the Brainiac invasion, huh? Oh, that's cool. We need to do that too.
Alpha protocol engaged.
Oh, good call, man. Shadow Dragon says something worth getting for leveling is the, and I can't even say that word, trinket for super speed before level 9. Good call. Very good idea.
Alpha protocol engaged. Alpha
Pterodactyl?
engaged.
Would that be how you would say that? Is that pterodactyl? No. Petrodactyl? I'm not that smart, clearly. I'm not that bright. I have to say though, while you're on, and I guess I don't know why I feel the need to set it up like that. I was watching one of your videos of Pokemon Go, I think, and you were walking through what sounded like a very large city. I don't know where you're from, but it sounded like there was a lot going on, and you were tracking down something, and you were like, "Oh, it's right here, right around the corner. Oh, it's a church." And you're like, "They're in session. I have to be quiet." It was the coolest shit I've ever heard, man. That was so funny. I was like, "Oh my god." And I'm sure that, like, I mean, what do? You gotta go in and do it. Can't walk away from a boss fight. I wouldn't. I'd do it. It's just kind of funny, like, the places that game will lead you. New York City, holy shit, son. You live in the real town. You live in the real world. That's cool. I've been there one time. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Lyda and I always said we were going to move there someday, and then, you know, I don't think that's possible. At least not right now. Maybe someday we could. But, Casper's getting tired. Sorry, man. I know. I pulled a late one on you. It's all good, buddy. Get your sleep. You probably got school and stuff happening now. It is kind of weird that that a lot of it is in churches, but I guess it's, you know, it's a safe place you can go, because it would suck if you were like in some kind of gang territory or something trying to play Pokemon Go. Freaking East Side Crips and shit running around. But no, man, we went with Lida's family. I think she was still in, we were both still in college. She was just out of high school. And we went on a family trip, spent a day just roaming around the city. And it was so super fun. It was right after 9/11, I think. We went and visited the Ground Zero and stuff. Went into the Eiffel Tower, or not Eiffel Tower, the, you know, the Ghostbuster ring shit. And then we went to Statue of Liberty. It was actually closed. We couldn't go, but we could stand there and see it. And seeing that in person was like, holy crap. What the hell? Empire State Building, that's what I was thinking of. That was a fun day.
Assistance required.
And you live there, I'm jealous. Hot damn, you see the world like the actual world every day. The towns that we live in, or, you know, see, it's kind of like, I don't know. Neo the Dark Knight. You better take an M4 for those gangs force playing Pokemon Go. No doubt, man. That would suck. You just like walking along. The cops are like, what happened? I was just walking along, looking at my phone. They're like, you didn't realize you were deep in gang territory and there was actually, you know, several drive-bys happening around you. No, actually I was playing Pokemon Go.
Ready to get some revenge on the
I had to get to that boss. Kevlar vest. Shadow Dragon says it's convenient but not as peaceful as any other city. Yeah, I imagine it's not. I mean, I could see how it would be a little scary. I hear sirens here and it's like, oh, there goes Lida's dad. 'Cause he's a cop. He's like, oh, there goes so-and-so. I know who they are. You hear sirens there and it could be a serial killer that just murdered a family next door or something. You never know. Or Daredevil, you could run into Daredevil, which would be awesome. I'm still a kid at heart. I believe that Marvel and DC is real, and it's not just comic books and it's not fake. They're based on real people. And so somewhere out there is a version of Daredevil. He's not Daredevil. He's like, you know, not afraid guy or something. I don't know what he calls himself, but I think there probably are real world heroes, superheroes that hang out in the street. You know, if I had the ability to do stuff, not saying like superpowers, but you know, if I was like some kind of kick-ass ninja, I'd do that. I go running around doing some ninja shit in the middle of the night, saving people. We have a dude out here. One thing that we do have in our smaller, much smaller town is strange ass crackheads. Yeah, it's kind of weird in the Midwest that we have problems with heroin and meth and crack and stuff like that in our towns. But I see the same dude, and I swear to God, I don't know if he's homeless, but he's got a really cool looking phone. He looks like a homeless person, but I see him out walking in the alleys at night, and he's always looking down at his phone like he's mapping something out. I don't know. I swear to God, I think he's playing Pokemon Go. I would just want to run up to him and ask him, but then at the same time, I'm afraid that he's like planning his next murder or something, because he really does look like just a scary looking homeless guy, not like the kind of homeless guy that you would walk up to and be like, hey homeless guy, here's a quarter and a sandwich, and you want to come in and play some PlayStation for a while and hang out on my couch? No, he's the kind of homeless guy you see him and you're like, oh dear God, I gotta get inside. I hope he didn't see me. He looks like he's looking for someone to murder. But he's probably playing Pokemon Go. Neo the Dark Knight says you should visit my country. Where are you from, buddy? I've never been to another country except Canada. I've been to Canada several times. And I liked it. I don't think I've been to Mexico. Pretty sure I haven't.
Minor damage.
I have been in Nebraska. That's kind of like another country. Filled with corn.
Systems failing.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing the mission here. Oh. I didn't think about that. Shadow Dragon says the dangerous thing about Pokemon Go is that criminals can use it as a tool to rob people. Holy shit. So there's a whole underground element. I didn't even realize until I started watching your videos that that is a game on your phone. That's how out of the loop I am. Yeah, leave it to New York City to come up with those ideas. I guess so. Oh, I don't have to do that anymore. I just have to destroy the accumulators. Come here, accumulator. Accumulate this. Damn, fire is really fun right now. You're in Portugal? Neo the Dark Knight is in Portugal. That's cool, man. That is definitely a world away. What's that like? Have you ever been to America? So I guess that would be the way that, because it'd be hard to ask you to compare things if you'd never been here. I've definitely never been to Portugal. I think that I would definitely like the food, for sure.
Right, I think I blocked him. The bad news is that he's capturing exabyte targets. Take some of those poor slobs to the transport drop-off.
I gotta get some poor slobs over here. He did say poor slobs, right? Not porch slobs?
System, which should... No, never mind. Brainiac's bombing down troops and supplies for his invasion. He'll start bottling any moment unless you stop him.
Whatever, dick. So after the... And I was talking to that dude, not anyone on the stream. The hell is that guy's name that keeps talking to us? I don't even recognize him. After the stream, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was gonna catch up with Game of Thrones. We haven't seen the finale yet. The last episode was freaking phenomenal. I'm glad there's another season. I completely, up until today, thought that this was the last season, so that this was actually the last episode of the entire thing. Definitely not the case. There's a season planned. Season 9 or Season 8 is planned. But the weird thing about it on Wikipedia, it says in 2018 or 2019. So I don't know if they're sure yet what year the last season's gonna be in, which is kind of weird. Like, hey guys, our final season's gonna be sometime around 2020, maybe sooner, maybe later. I don't know. It's kind of like when I say I'm gonna stream sometime later tonight, and then sorry about that, guys. I guess I should touch base on that. For those of you who were potentially wanting to see the second stream Saturday night, that's completely my bad. We streamed early in the evening, like around 5, 6 o'clock, and I talked about that Lyda had okayed a second stream for the night, and that it would be later on. And I fell asleep and totally didn't wake up until like 1 a.m. And at that point I was like, you know, maybe someone would care enough to watch, maybe not. Plus, you know, we all woke up about that time. So Bodie was up. We all crashed in the living room, fell asleep. And Bodie woke up. Lyda and I woke up, of course. And we were sitting there. We ended up watching a movie or something. I don't remember what the hell we did. But it was like, at that point, I was hungry and I was interested in eating, and there was no place to get food because for whatever reason our stupid Taco Bell closes at midnight on Saturdays. What the hell's up with that? I thought every Taco Bell in the galaxy was open till 2 a.m. Apparently not this one. There's a lot of things I like about this town. The Taco Bell closing at midnight is not one of them. Neo the Dark Knight says not yet, but I know a lot of people there. Here it's more quiet and peaceful. And yes, you'll love the food here, and wine and beer. Ooh, nice. I do like wine and beer, but mostly wine. I didn't like either of those things really until recently. I think it was becoming apparent that made me enjoy. I mean, of course, I drank a shit ton of beer in college. That was the thing to do, though. It's not because I liked it. It was for the end result of it. But I've just started recently enjoying wine. I'm normally drinking a glass of wine during the streams. I'm doing it right now. I just don't always promote it because, you know, there's people like Casper watching. I don't want to give him the wrong idea, but Casper's a good kid. We got to keep him that way. But yeah, I think I would. I might have to find my way out there. He said there's good beaches. Nice. Sounds nice. Peaceful beaches, beer and wine, food.
Right.
How can I go wrong?
Supercharged vacillating system, which should. No, never mind. Brainiac's bombing down troops and supplies for his invasion. He'll start bottling any moment unless you stop him.
Go to Little Bohemia nightclub. Oh, you know what? We're gonna be. Is that where we are right now? Little Bohemia nightclub. Where the hell's the police station? It's around the. It's on the other side, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna go there real quick, because I am constantly pissed that when I'm standing at Little Bohemia, villains can get very, very close, and when I try to go to a villain hangout, I get ejected almost immediately. We're nowhere near Little Bohemia police station. It's like the complete opposite of the world from here. What's up with that? It's down on the other side of the island. Well, we're going to go anyway. Oh, no, we're not. Not at super slow speed. We'll save that for once we're actually able to get super speed. We're going back. We're coming back to Mutt and Jeff over here. Herpy and Jerpy. What's up, Herpy and Jerpy? Captain Hydra? Neo the Dark Knight says there's good weather also. That's cool. Back to Club Excellence. Lexcellence.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Brainiac licking his wounds for a while. You did good.
Thanks, man. I actually did bad. Now I'm a villain, so I don't mean to confuse you, but that wouldn't be a compliment if you told me that I did good. So unless you were aiming to put me down, in which case I'm going to punch you in your big dumb looking face, because I'm a villain and that's what villains do. Alright, so this has been very fun. It's been a night of mayhem here on VAR Nation. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Shadow Dragon, thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. Always a pleasure to have you. Neo the Dark Knight, thank you for joining the stream and the chat. Casper, you're asleep, but again, it was fun having you on here, buddy. We will be back with another live stream. Let's see, Wednesday. Oh yeah, water powers, and I think that shit. our buddy wasn't on tonight because it's his birthday. Jonathan Williams, I believe today was his birthday. So a big happy birthday to you, Jonathan Williams. I'm going to sing you the birthday song right now because I told you that I would. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, 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 happy birthday to you. That's the birthday song. My family sings each other. So there, you're officially a part of my family. But yeah, guys, we'll be back Wednesday, and I believe that is the day that Water Power's launch. So we will be playing on Water's launch. We will be playing Water because I've got, we'll be leveling my Tempest JLU, and I'll be switching him over to Water Powers. And so look forward to seeing you guys then. In the meantime, I'll be putting another video up here hopefully tomorrow with another set of, I just put up the last set of changes that I put that were to, what did we do last? Ice and not sure. Ice and not sure is what we put up last, and so that's a new video that's on the channel. You can see, but we're doing the groups of 2. The changes that were made to power sets in Game Update 73. I'm almost done with that. I think I've got 2 more videos to make. So one of those will be going up tomorrow, and you can see that live, not live, but you can see that probably sometime in the afternoon. And then again, we'll be live on Wednesday. If you get a chance, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. It's very helpful. We've gained a number of subscribers since our 300 party. I think we're up to 321 now. We are partnered or members of the Freedom Network now, and so that has been cool. If you've noticed in my last video, I had some upgraded, very kick-ass music that was supplied by them. There's a lot of perks to hanging out with the boys and girls from Freedom, so got to give them a shout out and thank them for having me in the club. Outside of that, if you guys are feeling spunky, I did put some new levels up on the patron page, patreon.com/varnation. For as little as $1, you can be a member of the nation and call yourself we'll call you a nationeer. But you can see the different levels that I put up there yesterday for rewards. You don't have to donate anything to go and visit it. It's just kind of fun to see what's up. And outside of that, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for joining us. For Lyda and Bodie, this is RokVar saying play on.